I Know Why the Caged Bird Sing, written by Maya Angelou. This poem, we cannot say that the most lyrical one, nor can we say it is filled up with the literary devices, not even we can say it is melodious. But one thing is for sure that we all understand the pain hidden in it. There is a melancholic tone in this poem, and that is reflected in each and every word, each and every line. Very beautiful poem written by Maya Angelou. Almost first she wrote a novel. She wrote a novel with the same title. With the same title, she wrote a novel. I Know Why the Cage Bird Sing, and this is a poem with the same title. She knows why the cage bird sings. Can you tell why does the cage bird sing? The cage bird sings because the cage bird sings because you try to answer, because his wings are cropped, because his legs are tied, and that is the only option available to him. He is not singing the song of love or of nature or of some other delicacies. She sings the song of pain so that it could reach all the other people who are suffering the same, and they all should stand together and fight against racism. This poem is very important because this poem is still now relevant in our society. Few of the events which occurred in last 2 weeks make us feel that the poem is very much relevant even today in 2020. She herself had a traumatic childhood. She suffered a lot. Now, first stanza of the poem, we have seen the free bird. Here, the free bird are the symbolic representation of the free people, the white American. The white American, from the beginning, they used to use the utmost freedom. Wherever they wished, they could go. Whatever they wanted, they could do. But who suffered the most? The caged bird. Further, what we have found in this poem? Further, we have seen in this poem, the free bird is free enough to claim the sky, to say that the sky is his. But the caged bird can't do so. The free bird starts flying when the sun rises till the end of the day. The free bird flies along with the stream. Where the stream ends, that means where the river ends. That means there is no restriction for the free bird. He is all free to enjoy his life. But for caged bird, it is not so. He lives inside a small cage. He lives inside a small cage. He cannot walk freely, so he hops. Farther, his wings are cropped, so he can fly. His feet are tied, so it can run away. It reflects the medieval attitude of the white, of the master class towards the slaves. The African were brought from the continent of Africa, that they are nowadays called Afro-American, the black people. And how were they treated? They were promised that would be provided quality education, healthcare system, but they were cheated. They are made to do work. They were made to do work without any payment. They used to live a life full of trauma, full of pain, and full of suffering. So, this is the setting of the poetry. This is the background of the poetry. Even those people were tied so that they can run away. The slaves were tied. And their dreams, their wings were cropped. Every person does have dream to live happily. But that the dream is the representation of wings. So the wings represent symbolic representation of dreams. those dreams are also cropped. So from all the sides they were trapped, both politically, emotionally, sentimentally, physically. They had no freedom, no freedom of choice, no freedom of living a meaningful, upright life. Now, further in this poetry, what we have found that the cage bird sings because that is the only freedom available to him. He can run away, cannot walk around, cannot fly away, cannot do anything. So that is the only freedom available to him. And he used to sing not in melodious voice, but in a very painful, rough voice, so that everyone who's suffering the same situation would get inspired and fight for freedom. So this song is little bit inspirational for everyone who's suffering such situation. Now in this poetry, if we go deep, what will you find? A comparison is made every time between the cage bird and the white and the free bird, so that you can understand the situation of the cage bird. Comparative study is very important in literature. Why? Unless there is blackboard, you cannot understand the white color of the chalk. Unless there is night, you cannot understand the value of day. So a comparison is needed. When I draw a longer line, you can understand which one is shorter line. So every time a comparison is needed. If I tell you his house is big, how much big? This Ram's house is larger than Sam's. One comparison is made. So if you have seen Sam's house, you will understand Ram's house. Or if you have seen Ram's house, you will understand how much shorter or smaller Sham's house is. So comparative study is very important in literature. That is why the comparison is done. The free bird enjoys all the wind. They fly, they play around the trees. They just enjoy the trade wind that blows from the east. But cage bird does not have the same situation. They have no tension of food or living. They don't have to search for food. Food is ready for them. But cage bird does not have the same facility. The cage bird cannot fill up his stomach properly. And all his dreams are long dead. Which dream of flying high in the sky is dead. And he is living where? He is just standing on the dead body, standing on the grave of his dreams. What is the dream? Flying high in the sky. It is long dead because he cannot fly. It is inside the grave. So the cage bird is standing on the grave of his dream. Further, his dreams are no more dreams. His dreams got transformed into nightmares. He screams, he shouts with his situation. His present situation is nightmare. So pain all around, pain within and pain without. Everywhere there is one picture, that is pain. So he sings very roughly for freedom. Last stanza is nothing but the repetition of the third stanza. This is refrain. This is called refrain. Now, here the black people are represented through this caged bird. The black people, the Afro-American, had the same situation in America. They were treated very badly only for being black. That was their fault. But color of the skin does not make human being different. Internally we all are same. We have the same color of blood flowing inside us. We have the same structure of skeleton. We have the same internal qualities that a white or a black does have. So there should not be any discrimination on the ground of color, on the ground of skin complexion, sex, gender, or any other thing. We should not make any discrimination. So the discrimination is vividly portrayed here. So the tone of the poem is called poignant, Poignant, that means melancholic. The tone of the poem is poignant, melancholic. And since it is a kind of autobiography, you can feel the situation of the poet. And again, if it is asked, why does he sing? He does not sing the song of happiness, neither he sings the song that reflects positivity. He sings because that is the only freedom available to him, and he sings so that the other can listen to him and get inspired. The poetry is full of, number one, alliteration, number two, imageries, number three, metaphors, similes. Already while teaching the poem, those were mentioned. So if you find any doubt, you can freely ask me those doubts. That sir, we did not understand this part. Kindly just mention the stanza number or the line number. I will be very happy to help you out in that situation. Now, question may be asked, relate this poem to the contemporary society, that means present day world. Write what you feel. There should not be any restriction in writing. Writing is the form of creativity. That should be your own. It should not be that I will be the mouthpiece of yours. What I am going to say, you are going to write. Then the creativity is going to be spoiled. Write your own. Send me those writing. Let me check those. And if there is any correction, that I will do. But it should be your own. Own writing is very much welcome, your personal writing. So that you should follow. Next. In this particular poem, not only the discrimination based on color that is read, but also all other discrimination that is occurring here and there. The most common discrimination that is based on gender, that is also reflected. You can stretch the poem to highlight all those things which are discriminative in nature. Many questions are provided to you. Few have answered and sent me the homeworks. Now, again I will send few questions, study question. You try to answer those things out. In this poem, one more thing you should look at, that is the freedom of the wild bird. That should be focused. How do they enjoy? They fly with the sun, they fly with the breeze, they enjoy each and every freedom available. Even they enjoy all those natural elements, but the cage bird is totally disconnected to all those natural elements. He is crying for those natural elements. So why does the cage bird sings? He sings. His song is actually a cry. Cry for what? Cry for liberty. And that liberty he has never experienced. So he is crying for something that he does not know. He is crying for something that he does not know. That is freedom. He has never experienced that one. So, you value this poem, read line by line. Whatever was taught before, kindly go through those videos once more. And each stanza you write in your own words and send it to me. If there is need of any change, I'll make it. Okay, if there is need of any change, that I'll make it. Don't commit any spelling mistake while writing, because that is not expected at all from class 10. The title is very important. Is the title suitable? Is the title perfect? That means only you have to answer, why does the cage bird sing? Then only your answer is appropriate. So title is very important here. Give importance to this one. And furthermore, if possible, you write the summary of the entire poem. So this is the revision for this one, this very poem that you have already completed. And in the next class, we'll talk about Merchant of Venice Act 3 Scene 2. Thank you very much.